Hello there, my name's Andy and welcome to today's video. So today we are off to Combe Mini Action Day. So yeah, get up there, have a nice look around, watch some of the cars. Hopefully this weather holds up. It's been raining all morning so far. Took the dog out for a walk this morning and got very wet. So hopefully the weather clears. The weather says it's going to be some showers. Hopefully dodge them a bit. But give you a show around what I see really and what I like, and take you with me. Right, let's get on the road. Brilliant. Thank you. So just done a McDonald's drive-through, put myself up my breakfast, got myself a latte and a cup of tea from home. So best of both worlds, a bit of caffeine. So yeah, have this and then quickly get ourselves up to Combe. Time to get back on the road. Hey guys, just a quick update for me. We're about half an hour away. So for this year, 22, they've actually moved the date. It's June the 25th today. It's normally on the last Saturday of September, which used to be before COVID. I know a lot's changed since COVID, of course, but I've always thought, for me, living in the southwest, you've kind of got two events, like the bookends. You've got the start and the end to a season. So I always go to the Riviera Run, which is normally at the start in May, normally a bank holiday, but again that sometimes changes now, and then Combe in September at the end of like the season, obviously before the winter season starts to do some work on minis. So for me it's always kind of been the way since I've had my first mini at 17, before my dad got me and my brother into minis much earlier, about 12, 13 years old. I'm sure we'll do a little story about that, have a bit of a plan for something like that with my brother actually, so keep an eye out for that one. Hopefully it won't be too long before we do that. So yeah, like I say, it's June 25th. Weirdly, I don't know if there's a massive oversight on their part, but we'll have to see on the attendance side. But it's Festival of Speed and Glastonbury, both this weekend. So yeah, we'll have to see how that one goes. But hopefully the traffic isn't too bad. I'm sure it won't be, except for Zach Glastonbury now, and obviously Festival of Speed's much further up country. So, but it's more about the attendance of the mini day really. So I'll give you an update and start showing you around some of the cars as soon as I get there. So see you when I get there. Hey guys, just got here. As you could see that it was raining dry, and I've got here and it's, well, sunny, cloudy, probably rain in a minute, but there you go. So yeah, just gonna go and have a wander around now, and I'll take you with me, show you what I can find, show you some of the track action. But where I've parked is very close. Let's turn you around. You can see the car just over the barrier. That's how close I'm parked to the track. I'm just in the public car park, not in the mini section, even though obviously I've got a mini. But yeah, let's have a walk around. So just having a wander through the pits, look at some of the cars. I'm going to walk down to the little Jumble first. So I want to see if I can pick up any of the bits I need for either of the projects. So I'm just heading down there now to show you if I find anything decent, hopefully.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. What would be
I've just had a quick look through the auto jumble. There's a few bits I like the look of, so I might head back there in a second and pick something up on the way to the car. But I'm just going to head up to the quarry corner, which is the first corner, just to sit down, grab a drink, just watch some of the cars go around, because definitely make the most of the day. So I'm almost there now, just over there, and have a little sit down and watch. The track is drying, but it's a bit more fun when it's slippery, isn't it? So let's head over there.
I work for another bumper, yeah? For instance, one of my works for Gamble, and he got me smoke catchers, right? And I've got this big bed on my car. And I want to touch on the end of it. Can't pay. And I made smoke catchers. So I made a real win because I discovered they like to do it.
So just walking around the paddock area, as you can see there is minis everywhere. There isn't as many stands as normal, but it's definitely busier, so I take it back about the clashing with Festival of Speed and that. It is actually, yeah, very busy. Quite surprised, but no, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for the event, so that's brilliant. But yeah, there is a lot of stands. So I'll try and catch a little bit of it. Obviously I can't catch it all because there is so much of it. So yeah, stay tuned.
Give us a bash while we're getting through a couple of the next sessions. Obviously, the track sessions are going to go through until practically speak about 4 o'clock. We've got a slow break session.
So even with a few shots, hopefully I'm kind of showing you the scale in the pits of how many areas and minis there really are actually here. It feels like there's actually a lot more than in previous years, which is a damn good thing really. It's, no, it's brilliant. It's brilliant to see. Yeah, it's good. Just keep on cracking on. Can't show you everything, of course, like I said, but just a quick overview of my day really, of my day up here. So I'm just thinking, it's 12 o'clock now, so I'm thinking of my stomach. That's kind of a normal trend to be fair, but there you go. So just gonna wander, try to think where I want to get some food. Maybe watch down Quarry, the first corner, go down there, grab some food and watch the track action. There is the public open track at 12:30, half an hour, so might jump down there and get some footage for you down there. So yeah, I did decide to sit down Quarry, got myself a burger, my Coke. I'm just gonna watch some of the track action from here and yeah, show you some of it in a second.
All manner of horns and other things have been going off left, right and centre. Now we've got them all the way up to Quarry at the moment. They're still coming round Camp Corner. We've had to put one of the safety, a couple of the safety vehicles out there in the middle just to give them a fighting chance. But still they come round. That is I think it's a pair, that's a pair of Marcoses, mini Marcoses, orange and yellow coming through as a pair of beautiful pieces of kit, were raced many years ago. In all sorts of things, I think there was a few of them actually, competed in one of the Le Mans some time back, some way back. Surprisingly, the area behind me, looking over into the display area and what have you, it looks very bare. But the one thing that worries me is how we're going to get this lot back off again. Various different noises from straight through, almost straight through pipes and etc. Straight cut gearboxes. The mini motor that's out there, there's been covered in child's toys and all sorts of, it's not motor, it's scans. It has a pig in the passenger seat, not a real one, but I'm trying desperately to remember who was the first car out, so I can work out when we've seen the front end of the queue again. I think we might be able to get another lap out of this, I'm not too sure. They're meant to be out here until 1 o'clock. Would be nice if we could give us their money's worth for queuing up in what I call the biggest traffic jam since the M25. While this is going on, we've obviously got the official cast photography out there as well. I know Jim Gainsford is probably merrily clicking away pictures left, right and centre, and his assistant has been giving out stickers as to where to get your picture from. A lot of this will go online later on. And will certainly be on the Castle Combe website, as I believe there are videos and stills available. And he still keeps rolling. This is, it'd be interesting to see how many cars have actually got out there. As I say, the previous figure was around about 300, but I don't want to be the person that's liable for counting these things back off again. I think we've got 2 people that are going to be counted on the way off the circuit, so hopefully we'll get some sort of figure. I know once we get to, I think it's around about where the girls are out there, the garage girls, we are coming towards the end, or is it the beginning of the end? That's one of the clubs which are very near to us, with all the flags and what have you, so they were about some of the last to arrive. So it looks as though we're almost getting towards the end of the queue. That is the gorgeous Mini Cooper with the bespoke trailer on there as well. That's a lovely piece of kit, I must say. so one doesn't join the other one up. And right in the middle of that lot is a Wolseley Hornet, which had the same power plant as the Mini. It was right, this is where the fun starts. That was almost nose to tail. Now we've brought them down into two sections. We're bringing them down pit lane from normal way off the track, and we'll also bring them out of the gate. So I will be very aware, people that are in the paddock area, that there's going to be a lot of cars moving around, so obviously keep your eyes open. We are trying to distribute all these cars back to where they came from. Somebody reckons that we're probably got about 7.5 to 8 minutes worth of cars going past us on pit wall.
My leg was
direction again. People are going to find their way back to their stands. So please be aware, people, that we've got an awful lot of cars exiting the track at the moment in two directions. So just be aware of what's going on. Also, I'm well aware that we're looking at people who have booked the track session for the 1:15 mix session. If you can just be very patient with us at the moment while we're trying to make space for you, I would say queue up for about the Strawford Centre backwards to allow the cars to get out so you can get in.
There you go guys, so just watched the parade of all the minis. So now I'm just going to have a little walk around the track, just walking down to what they call literally the S's. Don't know if you can see it on the sign there. So yeah, the S's. Just gonna do a little walk of the track really, watch some of the track action, because I thought I'd talk to you now quickly, because there's no one on the track. So it's always good, you can actually hear me. So they reckon there was about 300 cars out there. I think there's a lot more than that. I might even actually count it on the video, but we'll wait and see. If I have, I'm sure I'll insert it somewhere here. So yeah, I'll show you some more. So I've just done the full loop of the track, chilled out, watched a bit of the racing, obviously took some footage for you guys. Yeah, so I've done the whole track, and now I'm back around to the car. Ooh, thinking too much. Back to the car. So this is probably the first year I've actually had a Mini, even though it's a modern Mini, at a Riv Run and a Castle Combe, probably ever. So yeah, just going to charge a couple of batteries for the camera, because I've gone through 2 already and only got 1 left, but see if I can charge 1 or 2 up, and then have another look around this auto jumble, have a look around some of the stores. If a couple of those parts are still there, I might pick them up. So yeah. So earlier, that's how close I am to the track where I was parked. You see I'm just parked there. The track is 5 meters away from me, the edge of the track. So yeah, it's quite nice and close here. It's always a good day at Castle Combe to watch any sort of racing, if it's even just an action day or any of the racing they got on. So yeah, let's quickly see if I can charge some batteries and get back down to the paddock, have a look around again, see if I can pick up these parts, and that's pretty much my day probably done then. So let's see if I can charge these batteries. So just been through the auto jumble, got my little bargain. I'll show you in a second, but it's 20 to 4 and it's already a lot emptier in here than it was. It's emptied out really quick actually, and it's only 20 to 4, so just gonna head back to the car, quickly show you what I've got, and then let's head home really, and I'll talk to you when I'm back to the car. Hairs everywhere. So the bargain I got from the auto jumble is 2 dash rails. So they were a £5 each. I've been looking for them for a while. I was going to pick some up at Riv Run, but the guy down there wanted 1 for 35 quid. So decided against it. I'm glad I did now. So yeah, 2 for a tenner. So I'm happy at that. I will at some stage show you one of the episodes in the Clubman estate what I'm going to be using one of them for. The other one, to be fair, I didn't need 2, but they were cheap, so why not? If I get it wrong or make a mistake, then I've got the spare. And for a £5 I can't complain. So I'm just going to jump back in the car and get back, go and pick up the dog. Obviously take a moment out of this video just to say thank you very much for watching. On the way home now, so yeah, about an hour and a half away from home. So just got to go home and pick the dog up on the way home first, so we're probably about 2 hours before I get home. But just a quick overview of the day really. I was amazed on how many people were there, got there, and it's actually a lot closer than I thought, so I'll take it back about the clashing thing. But one thing I did notice is the lack of stands. There was still a lot of stands, don't get me wrong, but there was more the big boys, so there was no DSN as there normally would be. Mini Sport wasn't there. They got a stand, a huge grey stand. I can't remember the name of the race club now, the Mini Race Club, the Bigly Minis. They weren't there as well, so they weren't doing their charity bit. So there's some of the normal, what I call the fundamentals of going to one of these events that have been there for years. Just wasn't there. It was a bit weird. Maybe it's just a one-off because of it being in a different month. Hopefully about next year. I can see why a lot of the race boys don't want to do it for the charity stuff, because it's in season. September's out of season, so I'm sure that's probably the reason. But overall, thoroughly enjoyed the day. So picked up those 2 dash rails. One of them's going to come in great use. Probably won't need both, but it's going to be handy to have spare ones, especially for a $5 each. Who cares? So yeah, let's get myself home and enjoy the evening, chill out for a bit. So all I can say is thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you on the next